Hey guys, this is Bruce with Brew Noah LLC back here again. I hope everyone had a lovely holiday. We took a little break from filming, but we're right back at it. Again, hope everyone has a really good Christmas, and subject to when you see this video, Happy New Year's as well. But no, I wanted to jump right in. First and foremost, we start with gratitude always. Thank you guys for all the love, all the support. All glory to God and the angels in heaven and on earth as well. But we couldn't do any of this without you guys, so thank you guys so much. But let's jump in right away, right? So as you guys can see from the title of this video, you deserve better. Never settle. So on my website, on our website, I should say mine, on our website, our team's website, we have mentorship programs for love and relationship advice and relationship coaches and things like that. So we talk to a lot of ladies and a lot of males as well, let's be honest, because everyone's looking for love. And one of the things I want to touch on is that you should never settle in life on anything, especially relationships. So I want to jump right in on something like this because I think a lot of people need to hear this. And when it comes to relationships and advice and just in terms of why they put up with the things that they shouldn't, you know? So let's dive in, right? So when we talk about relationships, one of the common themes that I run into when it comes to people is that they put up with a lot of things that they shouldn't. So I'll sit there and I'll listen to them for about 10, 15 minutes and just kind of ask a lot of questions about what they're going through. And there are so many people in this world, and I am so sorry for this, that are going through some very toxic things in their relationships. And what I mean by that is they're dealing with a lot of abuse. They're dealing with a lot of verbal attacks, things that are attacking their character and who they are as people. And the thing that just baffles me the most so much in terms of these situations is I always look back to, well, why are you still putting up with it? And there's always a pause. So the person I'm talking to will always just kind of pause and just kind of sit back, and they'll go, well, because I love them, or because my situation is a little tough right now, or because I need this or I need that from them. And I always tell people that that's just the conditioning and what society has taught you, that you know, you have to go through tough things in life to achieve greatness. And that is the furthest from the truth when it comes to dealing with toxic behavior. So if you have a partner or spouse that is abusing you in any way, or talking to you in any kind of way, or just not respectful to you and your time, leave. And a lot of times that's not the advice people want to hear when I do these sessions. And they're just kind of like, no, I want to fix it. And I'm like, well, for me, relationships, and for you as well, you have to see yourself as more, because you are more, right? God, when God created us in his image, he created a beautiful, loving human being, right? In terms of, he didn't create us to deal with BS. He didn't create us to deal with toxic environments. He didn't create us to deal with abuse. He created you to be loving and kind, right? But also to be very independent and strong, and to only follow him. Okay? Now, what this means is that even when it comes to our spouses and the things that we're going through, it doesn't mean that you have to put up with someone who is hurting you or abusing you or verbally attacking you just because they're a loved one. Not at all. What you should do, and what I encourage people to do, is have more respect for yourself and think higher of yourself, and understand and say with me, I deserve more. I am beautiful, I am loving, I am kind, I am sweet, I am perfect, and I deserve more. And the last thing you deserve is to be in a situation where you're being abused or talked to any kind of way. And I'm telling ladies and guys too, because guys go through it also, stop wasting your time. There's someone out there who is for you, who will take care of you, who God will bring into your life. Don't ever think that you're in a situation where you have or need anybody. The way this world works, okay, and I say it in every video, is that everything is controlled here and here. So the things that you're seeking and the things that you want, you just gotta talk to God. Just pray to God. Pray to God with gratitude and love, and ask him for the things that you want, and God will bring it into your life. The last thing God will do is hurt any one of you or us. He's not going to hurt anyone. Don't ever think that you're put in a toxic situation where someone's abusing you and hurting you, and they're cussing at you and doing these things, and you think that, oh, this is a test from God and this is something that I have to go through. I'm here to tell you, absolutely not. Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, it's the complete opposite. This is a situation where God is looking at you and saying, hey, I'm showing you who this male or female is. It's time for you to leave. Why are you still putting up with it? Why are you accepting this abuse? I'm showing you who they are. They are exposing themselves, because here's the thing. Snakes can smile and they can look at you, right? And give you all this attention and love. And you know how the relationships are in the very beginning. Everything's absolutely perfect in the very beginning, right? Everything's so lovey-dovey. But then guess what? A couple of red flags, right? After about a couple weeks, about 10 dates, a couple months, something hurts the other person a certain way and they react in a certain way, right? And you see it right there. God shows you. He gives you a peek of it, of a little bit of toxic behavior, and they go, oh, sorry, I was just a little upset. My apologies. And you go, you know what? I love them, right? And you look right past it. But I'll tell you something about intuition. Nothing is stronger than a woman's intuition. And when you're tapped into your intuition, nothing is stronger than your intuition as well. The problem with males and what we do is that we put our strength and pride in front of our intuition, and sometimes that gets us hurt in situations where we put up with a lot of toxic behavior that we don't have to put up with either. But because we're strong, right, we feel like, you know what, this is something I can deal with. But when it comes to ladies, your heart tells you all. Always follow your heart. Understand that you never, ever, ever have to be put into a situation where you're being abused and you have to deal with it. You do not. God will take care of it. I don't care what you have, what you don't have. I don't care how rich this other person may be, and I don't care what lack of resources you may have. God will handle all. I assure you. I assure you. We're taught by society, okay? And this isn't on you. So don't feel guilty about it. These are things that you were taught from as early as the school system. We're taught that you got to deal with bullies and you have to engage with bullies and you have to go through this stage of bullying, and it's going to make you tougher and it's going to do all these things and you will find love at the end and you will find peace. No. No, not at all. You don't have to put up with any of that. That is not God's love. And anyone that tells you otherwise is full of it. If anyone abuses you and tells you that it's because I love you, or I was just angry, I was just upset, it is a total lie. Okay? And you don't ever have to put up with that. So I'm here to tell you that, again, it's not your fault. These are things that we were taught in the school system of just sit down, deal with it, take it, and this is how you do things. Same as the places we work, right? You know, you go in and you work your butt off, you know, you clock in and out, you're putting in your hours, you're putting in your time, you're putting in a lot of effort, and your boss is treating you less than favorable, right? Not really being a good person to you. But your boss feels like he owns you. He feels like, hey, because you work for me, I own you and I can talk to you and treat you any kind of way. So these are things that we are trained on, right? You heard of my videos, how it goes, right? Kill the mind, keep the body. Same with relationships. It is BS. Complete BS. You don't have to put up with any of that. Same at your workplace. If you have a toxic boss or you're in a toxic environment, leave. Wealth, money, prosperity is not something that you get. Okay? This is what they didn't teach us in school. It's not something that you get or go work for. It is something that you attract. It is something that God brings to you. You don't have to do anything. Same as love. Love isn't something that you chase. Love is something that you attract. But your heart has to be ready for it. Right? You got to love yourself and you got to figure out who you are. And I promise you, you're bigger than any situation that you're dealing with right now. So you got to find yourself, get your confidence back, and leave. Leave. You deserve better. All of you. Any of you that are putting up with this. And men too. Men too, man. I've talked to a lot of males who are dealing with very toxic situations to where they're in relationships with females who are hitting them and doing all these different things, who are talking to them any kind of way, and they think because we're strong men and we're just going to sit there and deal with it. You are worth more than that. None of this is any of our faults, first and foremost, male or female. We're just in a game that the other side has manipulated, that has stressed everyone out, that has put people in very tough situations, and have made people feel as though they need to go through certain things to get ahead. But we're here, our team, and everything that we do, all of our material, everything that we touch, our books, our website, our merchandise, everything that we do teaches you the complete opposite. We teach you that you don't need any of it. You don't need a job. You don't need a 9 to 5. And I know that sounds crazy to you, but you don't. Just trust me, you don't. All you need is this and this. And God will take care of the rest. All you need in this world, regardless of what somebody tells you, is God. God will bring you love. He will bring you prosperity. He will bring you peace. But it starts with you. If you buy into those words that you're nothing, that you're a nobody, that you need me, then guess what? From my other videos, you are what you speak, right? You will accept that and you will become that. But when people tell you those things, and if you go, you're full of it, I am beautiful, I am perfect, and I deserve more, guess what? Those things will happen for you because you are beautiful, perfect, and you deserve more out of life. Anytime you're feeling down, when you're alone, I want you guys to pray, gratitude, and I want you to express yourself and tell yourself as you're praying, I am beautiful, I am perfect, and I deserve more. I deserve love, I deserve prosperity, I deserve wealth. And you will see, all of a sudden, those doors, they start to open for you. All of a sudden, those doors that were closed and locked, all of a sudden become open. All of a sudden, when you find yourself, things just start happening for you without you having to do a thing. Because the angels are taking care of you. God's taking care of you. So I encourage everyone out there that's dealing with something that they're going through, turn to God and all will be well. And when you're free, buy my book. Buy my book. You matter. Listen, seriously, in all seriousness, seriously, if you're going through anything, I promise you read 3 pages of this, it will give you everything that you need to get your confidence back, to figure out who you are, find yourself again, and find love again. Because remember, love is something that you attract, not something you get. You find yourself, you will find love. And it starts with you. You matter. It starts with you. Understand that. Also, on our website, okay, you guys heard me talk about it many times, but we have, if you need anyone to talk to me. I'm your guy. Male or females, we have mentorship programs where we talk about love, life advice, coaching, success, businesses. We talk about everything. Spend an hour with me and let's talk. Book a session. And the sessions are going fast. They're going fast. So talk to me and I would love to sit down with you and discuss what you're going through and how to overcome. Because that's all our team does is we overcome. We don't accept anything that they have told us because every bit of it's a lie. And the more you watch us and the more you follow us and the more you trust us and God, you will see the same. And you will see that there's absolutely nothing a human being can tell you. You will overcome all of it. But you got to put your trust into God and God only. And then all will be well. We love you. God loves you. Thank you guys for your time. Have a good one.